I'm on the bed, man. Hey, this vaccine versus unvaccinated or vaccinated versus unvaccinated or vaxxers versus non-vaxxers, this thing is so fucking stupid, bro. Let me tell you why. It's so fucking dumb. It's so dumb, bro. Like, nobody knows what the fuck they talk about, but they want to act like they know what the fuck they talking about. The only people that know what they talking about is the doctors and the people that had a hand in creating the vaccine. Everybody else is just talking the fucking talk. Now, the thing that bothers me about it is I know people. Like I said, I got my PhD in people, so I already know how it go. But one thing that you're gonna start noticing, all right, this is how it's gonna unfold, right? You gotta understand, people are pretty stupid. So one thing that people do is they follow the trend. That's what they do. They don't really know about the trend, but they're gonna follow that bitch because they don't got nothing better to do. So they're gonna follow the trend, and then once they follow the trend, they're gonna act like they know what they talking about. So that's the people. That's what people do. They follow the trend, and then they act like they know what they talking about. Meanwhile, they fucking clueless. You feel me? Hold on. They fucking clueless. And it's important because people get real passionate once they follow that trend. Once they follow that trend, like I said, first step, they follow a trend. And the second step, they act like they know what they're talking about. Mind you, they're acting like they know what they're talking about. Meaning they don't really know what they're talking about. Which means that they're pretty much just hype and just giving you passion-filled hype. Which is super dangerous because that's how you get people to follow trends with you. So it just turns into a big snowball. So y'all just want to be careful with this vaccine and anti-vaccine stuff. See, the thing about it is, you get to see this is how you get to know people. You gotta know people, bro. You gotta know people. You gotta understand people. See, people had rough childhoods. Even if they had both parents, their parents didn't know what the fuck they was doing. And then if they had a single parent household, they already fucked because they're missing a parent. So what you gotta understand is that people had jacked up childhoods, and now you're seeing it. You're seeing it. You're seeing it because now you're seeing how people's parents treated them. And what I mean by that is a lot of people's parents, they didn't give a fuck what their kids thought. They don't care about their kids. They're not interested in what their kids got to say. They don't ask their kids questions. They're not trying to find out about their kids. So you see adults who turn into people that don't care about other people's opinions. They're not curious about other people. And so what you see now is people got the vaccine, and they're like, oh, if you don't got the vaccine, you deserve to die. If you don't have the vaccine, it's not our fault that we got. You know, so they're pretty much saying that everything that's happening is because of people that's unvaccinated, which is like false. Like, you got the COVID shot, you got COVID in you, y'all are spreading that shit too. It's not just unvaccinated people. And they're placing blame. That's how you know people had stupid childhoods because their parents placed blame subconsciously, and now they got all this blame in them, and they gotta blame. Yeah, man. Once you a nigga like me, you already know we already know what's going on, bro. You see past that shit. You already know, man. We not dumb. Am I pussy? We not dumb. We know what's going on, bro. But the people that don't think and don't have a brain, they just following the crowd. They don't know what the fuck going on. They have not the slightest clue, bro. So you gotta sit back and watch these idiots, just say whatever. And the point of the matter is, we are stepping into a time where people are looking for a reason to hate somebody. You know, people are looking for a group to belong to, so they could call the other group the bad guys. Like, it started with Trump. Now, Trump, my boy. I like Trump. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. Trump, my dog, man. But people felt comfortable displaying their hatred for what they didn't like when Trump came in office. And we saw how that went. And now people feel comfortable spreading hate towards unvaccinated people, which is crazy because, like, don't be mad at people that's not vaccinated. They chose not to get a vaccine that was obviously rushed, and the vaccine is controversial. So, like, if they don't want to rush to get that shit injected into them, you shouldn't judge them for that. That's their choice. That's their choice, man. People treating this vaccine like God. They feel like they can just take the vaccine and all their problems gonna go away. Like, nah, bro. Nah. Nah. Mm-mm. 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 This vaccine is not God. And you know the thing about it is, like, people have good enough reason to not want to get this vaccine, bro. Like, if you want to get it, fine. If you got it, fine. No judging. Because unvaccinated people now, they feel like they got to fight back because the vaccinated people are ganging up on them. So vaccinated people are the bullies. Unvaccinated people are the people that's getting bullied. And so now, after a while, if you keep bullying somebody, they feel like they got to fight back. So now vaccinated people is calling unvaccinated people stupid. And unvaccinated people are calling vaccinated people stupid because they're like, well, you rushed to get a vaccine and you don't know the long-term effects and you don't even know what the fuck you just put in your body. So, hey, that's between you and him. I ain't got nothing to do with it. All I'm saying is just watch out because people are stupid. And so now you got to understand that people not going to think, bro. You have to understand that people not going to think. People just going to talk. People just going to talk now, bro. And that's the thing about people. They talk about things like they know what they're talking about, but they don't know what they're talking about. They haven't even done 10% of the research. So it's like, people just be talking, bro. I already knew that. I'll be, like I said, PhD in what? Exactly. So, you know, with that being said, man, just watch how everything unfolds. You know, just be careful. Just understand what's going on. People that got the vaccine feel better than everybody because people are waiting to feel better than the next person. People want to belong and they want to be better than the next person. So now they got the vaccine. They feel like they belong to a group of people that serves a mission. That they, you know, it's like people. It's a human nature to feel like you belong. And so vaccinated people, they took the shot and now they feel like they belong. Now they feel like they're doing something for the betterment of the planet. You know, they got purpose now. People that never had fucking purpose before, they found purpose in a fucking jab. So they're gonna feel entitled. They're gonna feel a sense of confidence. They're gonna feel like they're better than all the unvaccinated people, and you just gotta let it ride out, bro. You gotta let that shit ride. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how the system has built people. And so it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So now you just gotta be prepared. Like I said, the vaccinated people, they feel like they're better than us, or they're better than non-vaccinated people, and they're gonna blame and gaslight, and you're gonna see all the toxic ways that they do what they do. You know, most people is toxic because they had toxic parents. So now you're seeing people display how they were brought up. They're displaying their upbringing. People are displaying their upbringing. They lived in a house with parents that gaslit them, and they lived in a house with people that, you know, made them feel like they didn't belong, and they lived in a household with people that made them feel less than. That's exactly what that's exactly what vaccinated people are doing. They're making unvaccinated people feel less than. They're making them feel like they don't matter. They're making them. People are saying unvaccinated people should die. So that should let you know they finally have a reason to unleash all the hate that they've been holding inside. And you know, That's because they had a trash upbringing, but they didn't know it. They don't know. People live below the veil of consciousness, so they don't know or they don't think about real shit. They just think about work, sex, and food. So and cheap liquor. So you gotta understand, it's coming to the forefront. I made this video so you can understand what's going on. People are like, man, they don't get it. They want to know what's going on. This is what's going on, and so this is how I'm telling you. You need to be prepared, so that way, if it happens to, because you might have to really fight for your belief. We chilling now, but somebody might ask you, y'all, yo, what's your vaccination status? And if you give a wrong answer, you might got to fight to the death. So just know, just be careful, and just know people out here being stupid, and you got to be prepared.